So here I am, and the snowshoe trail disappeared. So now I have to break my own trail without snowshoes because I left them in the car. Great. Now is when I wish I would have brought the snowshoes with me. The snow's getting a little bit deeper here. It's still not too bad, but snowshoes would have made it a little bit easier. I passed campsites 1 and 2 about 15, probably about 15 minutes ago. I'm on my way to campsite 3. I gotta stop and take a look at the map in a little bit and see how far it is. Well, that's it for now. So here I am next to a stream here, and the next trail marker points across the stream. The next trail marker after that is way off in the distance there. Right there. But the thing is, there is no trail across the water. And I don't really want to get wet. I'm gonna go upstream a little bit and see if maybe there's some fallen logs that are a little easier to cross than right here. It looks like up there might be. Okay. Okay, so I walked all the way up until I hit the lake, and there's a dam right here. And it looks like this might be a good place to cross. I really don't want to get wet at this point, because my feet will freeze, my legs will freeze, I'll be cold, it'll be a miserable night. But luckily my boots are waterproof, but it looks like there's some rocks right here that I'll be able to cross no problem. And I brought my trusty poles, which will help. Okay, I will talk to you after I cross. And so I made it across. Now I'm just going to head back downstream and try and meet up with the trail. So it turns out that the beaver dam that I just crossed near was actually on the lake where my campsite is. So this is the little trail to campsite 3 where I'll be spending the night. So that wasn't too bad of a hike today. It was a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be, so I probably should have pushed a little bit farther today, but oh well, I'll have time to enjoy camp. It's about 2:30 right now. Okay. So here's camp. Got the whole lake to myself. A nice small lake. I don't know the name of the lake. And the beaver dam that I crossed near is just right there. Very, very close. I didn't realize. So tomorrow I won't even go back out to the trail, even though it's just over there. Walk through there and hit the beaver dam. And, I'll be on the road. So I'm just gonna start collecting some firewood, get the tent set up, and enjoy camp.
Under home in the dark.
tent all set up. It's really easy. You can do it with gloves on, which is awesome. I just have to stake it out. So this little stove is called the Vital Stove, and it's a little wood stove, and you just burn little twigs. And it's got a little fan attached to it that oxygen comes up from the bottom. The thing's amazing. I love it. So I'm just getting ready to melt some snow and boil some water for supper. So tonight for supper we're gonna have Mountain House Mexican style rice and chicken. This was part of a birthday present from Sandra and Tracy for my next adventure, and I guess this is my next adventure. So I'm gonna get the water in here and I'll be eating soon. So I got a nice fire going now, and all finished eating and just enjoying the evening. It's starting to get dark now, and sit around the fire for a while, and then I'll retire to the tent and read for a little while before bed. So here I am, snuggled in my sleeping bag. I put my Nalgene bottle in a sock and then in my 2 boots to hopefully prevent it from freezing overnight. Normally I would put it right in my sleeping bag with me, but it's not actually a Nalgene, it's a cheap imitation, and it tends to leak if it gets tipped over. I forgot to bring a thermometer with me, but it's supposed to get down to about -18. It feels pretty friggin' cold outside of my sleeping bag. Inside of my sleeping bag I'm nice and toasty, but it's definitely pretty chilly. I can see ice crystals forming on the inside of the tent from my breath. But I'm gonna read for a little while longer, and then I'm gonna call it a night. So it's just after 8 o'clock in the morning, and I survived the night. It was a little cold last night, especially getting up in the middle of the night for a bathroom break. But the sleeping bag was nice and warm. Not too much moisture in the tent. I guess the vents did their trick. I had some ice build up around the hood of my sleeping bag just for my breathing, but other than that, I stayed nice and warm. And yeah, I'm just gonna boil some water, make some breakfast, and then pack up and head out. So I'm all packed up. That was home for the night, and I'm heading back. So I made it to the end of the trail. I didn't freeze, and just have a little ways to get to the car, and then I'll be on my way.